Why are these bases named after Confederates?
A couple of things. First of all, when a lot of these posts were organized in the World War I timeframe and the train up for it, the intent was to name them for natives of the states that they were in. So, for example, Braxton Bragg at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. It's interesting, too, considering Bragg's reputation was not really all that great. With all of the posts in the South standing up at the time for the train up for World War I, it seemed to make sense to name them for local Confederate heroes from within those states. Of course, we have a lot more military installations in the South than we do in the North, and that's sort of also a remnant of Reconstruction.
Well, I do think it's interesting that we have more bases in the South and in the North because of the Reconstruction era, and that led to them being named after Confederates. That's a weird line.
Yeah, and it was sort of an attempt to, placate's the wrong word, I guess, make peace with the public. It was the Jim Crow era as well, and so with Southern sentiment, it sort of came naturally as, I guess, some reconciliation there, but it was also, a continued effort to repress, African-American populations.
So what's the normal process for naming a base?
There wasn't really a process at the time. Nowadays, you have memorialization committees. You have, final approval by the Secretary of the Army. So it's a much more formalized and clearly delineated process. The argument that, it's erasing history is not valid because they weren't, those figures were never there in most cases. Those figures were not, didn't do anything there. And of course, there's the whole treason bit too.
Has there been any other instances that you know of where a base is named after an enemy of the United States?
Not that I can think of. It really doesn't make any sense. I mean, of course, one of the arguments is, they're generals that were admired and respected. Well, we admired and respected Erwin Rommel too, but we don't have any monuments to it.